Well, I guess that would be us driving back and forth with each other.
Or the FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we did link up, it was so fun. And I think that also, I have to say, that kind of fostered our friend, like that friend zone thing kind of fostered a friendship that, I don't know, it's just kind of, it was the foundation of
You just
us.
liked me.
Huh?
You just liked me.
It was the foundation of us being successful in our long distance relationship. Again,
Yeah.
it wasn't like years or anything, but it was like a good year, maybe, if that. Probably, maybe, I don't know, that's probably a dramatic, maybe a year and a half, I don't know. But anyway, so, and even another fact is that November 3rd, 2012 is when we got married. So we got married on the 4th anniversary. No, we got married November 3rd, 2016. So we got married on the 4th anniversary of when we met. So in 6 years, we'll have known each other for 10 years and we'll have been married for 6 years. What did I say?
Yeah, you said
I messed that all up.
Yeah, you did. You said
In November, on November 3rd, 2022, it'll be the 10th anniversary of the day we met and the 6th anniversary of the day we got married. Yeah. So those are fun facts. So November's a pretty big deal.
It'll be 6 years this year?
Mm-hmm.
I missed 5 years.
Yeah.
Weren't we supposed to do something special for
what, like a vow renewal? Yeah, we keep saying we're going to do a vow renewal until we think about how much money we'll have to spend. And
I think, yeah.
And then it's like, is a vow renewal for us or for other people? At that point, if I'm spending like $4,000,
I ain't never been down to do stuff
just to feed other people, like, and all that, we might as well just go do the same thing we did when we got married and renew our vows that way, or go elope, or you know what I'm saying, not elope,
just
but
take a trip.
Yeah. So, and renew our vows one-on-one. Because if I'm going to spend $4,000 or $5,000, I mean, might as well spend it on a week or two somewhere rather than, in the summer. Oh, no. Thanksgiving week. I was going to say, because we could be off of work. Mm-hmm. So I guess we could renew them like Thanksgiving week or 2. Are we off work for 2 weeks in November or 1?
1.
Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, that could be a thing.
I feel like no, it's just 1.
But when we go to modified, it'll be, I'm lying. No, it won't.
I was about to say, because I feel like it's 1 for Thanksgiving, but I feel like there's a whole nother week in November that we miss or something. No, we do Thanksgiving break, and then we go to school for 2 more weeks, and then Christmas break.
I got you.
That's what I'd be thinking about.
Okay.
But we do have another 3-day weekend in November.
Okay.
Well, it turns out to be 4 because of the work from home days.
Gotcha. Okay.
So let's talk about why do you think long distance relationships don't work out for people? A lot of people seem like, you have friends who be in long distance relationships and they don't be working out. And I don't know, you just see, I feel like one thing, you got to trust the other person. Like, that's all relationships. If you don't have trust in a relationship, then it's not going to work at all, whether you're in close proximity or if you're in a long distance relationship. It's not going to work. Nothing's going to work unless you trust the other person. And that's kind of a big thing because, I mean, if you're in this city and the other person's in this city and they tell you one thing, hey, I'm going to work, but then the whole time that person's going out to the club or hanging out with this other person or, doing the whole little sneaky link thing, that's not going to work together. So you got to be on the same page and trust the other person.
Yeah. I feel like I don't have trust. Like the thought of, I'll just take you since you're my first boyfriend and only boyfriend and only husband. The thought of my boyfriend or husband like sneaking around or cheating or whatever has literally never crossed my mind. So I guess what I'm saying is,
Chad, you got the right one.
Guess what I'm saying?
If anybody else was here, then
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm not saying trust isn't a factor, but like that has never crossed my mind together, like in close proximity or far proximity. So that's what I was thinking about.
Because you've never been heartbroken.
Why?
You've never been cheated on before.
I guess that'll do it.
I feel like once you've been cheated on, it kind of puts this thing in the back of your head where it might happen again, or let me look out for this, or look out for these clues and signs, or
I guess.
I don't know. I'm just talking.
I don't know either.
Just talking shit.
I don't know. I just don't have that. So yeah, I don't know that trust really mattered to me. I guess what I'm saying, because I wasn't like thinking about, do I trust the person or not? I don't know. I guess I trust people until they give me a reason not to. So like, I don't wake up each day thinking that people are going to wrong me or harm me or do something bad to me until they give me a reason to. And then, if 1 and 1 is equaling 3 and not 2, that's when I'm like, something is sketchy and debatable, but otherwise I just I don't go through my life thinking about like who's going to harm me, who has harmed me, or people are out to get me, or people are going to harm me or betray my trust. And when it just happens, I just deal with it when it comes, instead of preoccupying my life. I don't know. I like to walk a lighter walk is what I call it. And so
I think that's where we differ, because I'm going into every situation skeptical.
You are. Everybody. A lot of people are, but I literally just assume that folks are good.
It might be your body's natural defense mechanism.
Yeah, fight, freeze, or flight.
Flight,
or freeze. Freeze is one too.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of has to do with all that and our upbringing and what we've experienced and traumas and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, I don't,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up in a household where I recognized cheating or saw it or heard about it or infidelity or whatever, or not being, my mom was very trustworthy of other people, who was my primary caregiver. So like trusting of other people, she didn't have this mindset that people are going to be out to get her and do her wrong and stuff like that. So I just have that same kind of mentality that until a person crosses the line, crosses the boundary, then
that's kind of like a country mentality. Like
maybe so. Yeah.
Folks out in the country are friendly.
City people are skeptics.
And
country people are big, happy family, but practically. Yeah. Maybe. That could be a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, pull up the numbers.
Crunch the numbers on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've been on here for 37 minutes, which I'm glad this is keeping track. This is the end, but I thought we should end it by telling people, if they are new and somehow discovered us not through YouTube, who we are and like a couple facts about us. So those are what I was thinking. I'll go first. I was born in Columbus, Ohio, and I also lived in West Virginia, and now I live in Georgia. So I consider all three of them to be like home. So if I mention home, I could be talking about any of them because that's where I've spent my life. I
don't think you could claim. Never mind. Go ahead.
I was born September 15th, so I'm a Virgo, and I currently have on a Virgo necklace because I don't know why. Because it was like no, it was free. I think I got it free at H&M. I am by degree, and I say by my own proclamation, a clinician and social worker. And this month I actually sit for my clinical exam. I work in the public school system as a clinician, and I've worked with kids my whole career. I love kids so much, and just being a voice for them and an advocate for them, because they're just so precious and delicate, and some kids are not treated that way, and I like being able to advocate for them. I have siblings. I have nieces and nephews and godchildren. What else? My favorite color is purple, but I don't actually wear purple, and you probably don't see purple a lot anywhere. And it's not a color that I would decorate with necessarily either. So you would never know that my favorite color was purple until I told you. Any other facts about me? Toyota gang. I drive a Toyota. You drive a Toyota. That's pretty much it about me. I'm not very interesting. Oh, I'm honestly not interesting. Definitely a homebody, although I am an extrovert. All of my closest friends live in different states. None of them live in my state, but I do have 2 friends here who I hang out with, but that's all that I've been able to gather in the 7 years that I've lived here in Georgia. And that's pretty much me. I really there's not a whole lot about me. I feel like I'm kind of a square. Growing up, I was called a goody-goody two-shoes, which is fine. And just a lover of life. Those are my facts. What about you?
Ooh, that's it. You finished?
Yeah.
I'm talking about that. Ain't a lot about me. Sheesh, I've just been looking at that thing.
Go ahead. I was born in Germany and blah, blah, blah. Go ahead.
So, my life began on a cold night on September 4th, 1989.
Beyonce's birthday. Fun fact.
Yes, I have Beyonce's birthday, which...
I think she's 80. She probably got to be 80.
I think
the
she was
year.
born in 84.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have things in common with the great one. So me and Beyonce were basically twins. We're basically the same person. But I was born in Würzburg, Germany. I'm an Army brat. My dad was in the Army. I lived in Germany, lived in Texas, lived in Alaska, lived in West Virginia. My family's from West Virginia, a small town called Bluefield, West Virginia. I've been living here in Augusta, Georgia for about since the 2000s. Let's see, what else about me? I like sports. I have a degree in sports management. I'm currently a teacher. I teach health. And yeah, it's not too much about me. My favorite color is red.
My favorite person that I'll never meet is Lil Wayne. So just wanted to throw that out there. And I think I've seen him in concert like 12 times, and I want to just go until I can't anymore.
Yes, we like concerts. I used to DJ.
You are still a DJ, though.
Yeah, I still DJ. If anybody needs, you know, some music, weddings, parties, birthdays, anything like that. Let's see.
Is that all? Is that us?
I think that's it. That's all.
Yep. So you can find me on YouTube at Shay Budgets and Instagram at Shay Budgets. Him, Mr. Budgets, Mr. spelled out on Instagram.
MISTERBUDGETS.
On Instagram and YouTube. And you're watching our first ever, or listening to our first ever podcast. And we are going to be filming weekly to get videos and podcast episodes out weekly.
Yes, and you can find this, you know, at A Couple Facts on YouTube. If you have any questions, concerns, topic requests, sponsorship things you need to handle, if you want us to show your product, or if you even want to be a guest on the show, email acouplefacts@gmail.com. And everything's spelled the correct way, ACOUPLE.
Except it's going to be hard to do.
CTS@gmail.com.
It's going to be hard to do guests when we're doing a video podcast, though.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. How are you going to put a third or fourth person on the video?
You could do a Teams meeting thing. That's what folk do.
That is?
Like Breakfast Club and all that.
Huh.
You know, during the quarantine, how they...
I don't watch podcasts or whatever, no. Unless a person is a guest and they're literally sitting there with them. But
well, yeah,
we'll work out the kinks.
You can do it online.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there anything else before we let you guys go?
Not on my part.
No. All minds, hearts clear?
Facts.
All right, so the doors to the church are now open, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Let there be one.
Have a great week.
To subscribe. Huh? You don't know this?
Please, somebody.
Oh, I subscribed already, so it's fine.
Okay. Well, we need somebody other than you. Please, somebody subscribe so we'll have the motivation to keep on doing this.
Facts.
Yeah, because if y'all don't subscribe and listen or watch, then it's going to be dead. So, how we kill this thing? How do we wrap it up?
I think that we should...
This is a pilot, so we're just figuring this out, how to make our grand escape.
That's on you. It's your episode. It's your podcast.
Well, those were the facts, and those were the numbers. Do what you will with it, and judge yourself accordingly. Or what do folks say? What do people say at the end of the announcements in church? Govern yourself accordingly. Those are the numbers. Those were the facts. Govern yourself accordingly. Bye, guys.